the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
In fact, Annual Education Minister, the Honorable Haruna Idris, a press conference. Now, press conference, and some of the two Jan. One, they are apologizing to His Excellency Nana Addo. Two, they are vindicating His Excellency Nana Addo. Three, indirectly, they are calling for the help of His Excellency Nana Addo. And saying, His Excellency Nana Addo introduced a policy called the Free Senior High School Policy. Said Debbie, a bread dresser was a gun in Niako Debiano, secondary school, couldn't free as part of a share of the national cake. And we introduce this program. In fact, millions of Ghanaian children and I enjoy free senior high school policy. His Excellency Nana Addo Edin administration baby. And at the National Democratic Congress, sh0cks omoye propaganda. One, with the feeding ya ekoso with the free senior high school policy. To where His Excellency Nana Addo shishe yimu say na na waye. Perishable goods to say tomatoes, mako ni ade ne de. Now conference of heads of our assistant senior high schools. Yeah, headmasters and Nana Addo. And things to say cartons of milk, tin tomatoes, corned beef, mackerel ni ade no. And on a Ghana Commodities Exchange and an Addo. And a grains to say bags of beans, bags of rice, bags of maize, any millet, any sorghum, any de kaka hono so no. Na buffer stock for an Addo. Enti no enuane na efidi free senior high school policy no say na His Excellency Nana Addo. The NDC started this propaganda say aduane kura de man kola ne die na aduane ne nya papa aduane ne nye Emma then candidate John Dramani Mahama de ne ho jemu say sabe ne nkraman kura wo fie kura no enni say aduane no a free senior high school policy kola ne die enti ono oba o de sika be ma headmasters no no ma kwa amasama adwom no ma ko race course no mako kaneshi no mo ankasa akoto nwan akoto mponche abrebie koto nwansan edi abeye aduane a eye sumptuous eye nutritious edi ama students of the free senior high school policy. Now in fact almost share sad na sen Haruna Idris no anu muton say on WhatsApp videos wa NDC penifo and some regional executives they are sending them. According to me, the Gary photo, Gary, yeah, the palm oil keke afra. Meanwhile, according to Haruna Idris, more than 500 million Ghana cedis. And I'm sending the Akoma headmaster for you. Today, according to the Honorable Haruna Idris, Omopa His Excellency Nana Addo. The other interesting revelations as to the person cancel Nina. First of all, remember the audio of the Honorable Haruna Idris. We are. Namede kwakuda role of Movement TV and so agentira wa kire edify decision ho media tools.
It's not our wish to reverse the decision, not our wish at all. In fact, we decentralized, and as I became minister working with Director General and Free Senior High School, from December till yesterday, we have sent the money directly for them to do the procurement. We've spent so far 500 to 600 million have been released to them. At least I know 203 million, 208 million, another 100 million released to them. But we are not satisfied with the quantity and the quality of food. That is why we are re-engaging and we are repositioning to share in doing it. We are still at the consultative level, and where appropriate to reverse it, we'll reverse it. Thank you. Ghana Education Service, together with sh0cks, it was a pledge in the NDC manifesto to get this back to headmasters, bursars, and others to do it in order to keep the local economy going. But it appears that at many levels, the quantities and quality of the food is just not good enough. Government is considering a reversal of the policy, but at least for perishables and others up to 40% of that provision will still be provided by the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary School, whilst we get a rule for the Ghana buffer stock and then the Ghana Commodity Exchange to deal with grains and others. But for the present, what is important is timely, quality delivery. One evening, I had to, I'm not necessarily a WhatsApp person, so the president had to ask me for my WhatsApp, so I'm now on WhatsApp. So I went getting some WhatsApp to receive a poor quality gari and palm nut served by a school. That is not acceptable. And in terms of quantities, I've even asked the internal auditor of the Ministry of Education to move around the country and give me an audit report. We are engaging with Charles so that we share it. They will do perishables, then buffer stock and commodity exchange can do the grains.
Abusia, o champion kasa, o Nana Wasumwa, Santimedase. Enti we Ghana Education Minister Haruna Idrisu. Ebe kase. Afi di sikana omudema headmasters no se omumfa no aduano no. Aduane omotima nkola no isua. Aduano no enso ensa nye papa. Enu nti no aban ayese or reverse back to a Kufuado era any policy or the Ebuman no. Is it an admission say abano affiliate? Because a campaign promise. And people voted against the new patriotic party because of a campaign promise we. Any the propaganda that came with it. Any politua of Wadri say a Kufuado abano and 7 Colombian papa. Na bdio Mahama de oba edisikano abre headmaster for akwa masamedwum atonkoko atomponche ede akono de na mankola no ede na asesa ya to mrade ene na enyuma mbo no o se ya to ya watu mrade amene ye nya tumi ya to mrade me de nya tumi ya to emrade ematumi akodi ndisi fonsem na womo so a ebeka asem ne biara Ghana fo hu se ne nema kɔ ne nya no ya shoma frumu ma nti na so fo nkasa biem enne civil society fo enkasa ene enuano mu centrafo a da bia ne yedi Akufuado atem ne yedi abatem me say ye free education ho documentary a kokomrem BBC fo ye no enya asem ketwa wo every bia yetinu kra de ye ne yedi minister no atemwa na minister na ba abonti ne wo su ene kwasi kwachen a wo kasama hero kan Japan yi monkonko bisa no free education ho asem Red Mahama say ne kraman po any free education aduane na ne nyina oka na o say Akufuado na ye because Akufuado a centralized food supply and na on fesika no emma headmaster for entonkoko ento nwan fama nkola no ne ayatete ne say NDC for ababan mu na omadwen ne say omo supply buffer stock nnuano no na omo pekwan atwa contract nim na sabri asa contract atwa mu omo the contract no ebe ma omo party for na omo party for akọ supply buffer stock nnuane did we go or we come obi brofo anope NDC ba ban mu ape isa sama paniko for na de ba yinti ena ombetwam ebe yi 4 years ni fi o side ba 2.5 years ayi hu a ye ka say 3 years which enye 3 years no almost an e de ba ho eno achi Nana Akufuado ba yi ena omo ye say be san ye educational reforms enti ya tututu niema ama enemeka say ye the STEM education abeka ho ene okọ senior high school a utimi echusi even o start to career path no ho enti bi say robotics ne ho ahwan nyina na eni ho no ene Nana Akufuado e de aba wasi system schools why say and nyina obibia kire say Ghana ehumasua no e fa ne ntoma pefra eja fofia ntoata na yedware na bamo MPP afi aban mu NDC aba omama hint say omo beye educational reforms no ba be yi yenum say anhwe yi a yese nia Nana Akufuado eni Dr. Duchumnum estati ye nyina no ne nyina ebeji agu yebesan ase no ne yasan ko yedadam na enema ebeji agu I see one time eti da ban ena political party bi especially MPP abaiba no the policy papa ba no bia di hu adanse se eboa NDC for bombe to aso mo kai se Nana Akufuado ena di free education ebae na odi free education bae no na free education no na count say aban say obema school for no aduane adi enti omo ekọ boarding school ni de aban mo aduane empemiensa da kurubia owie for the first time aban ema day students aduane and so once a day na ya ekọ secondary school a na ya yetua school fees kura no edu ba bia na aduane die ayeden mekai enafufu bi omokoto ahweniwe bi dark ni bi na imutum no eda mbedua gari and beans no mo hye because of say emo aya na emo awum nti se omo de omani kan kotena ho muntimi ni ti se omo hye dark no okona emo beans ni mu a andi wa hu a enye tan no modi ni saa Nana Addo aban ne bae no edu baby no na feeding no challenge e wo ho because buffer stock suppliers no edu baby a na mo se de omo ka and all that na policy a etimi e cover nipa dodo saa na aban spend sika saa no you should be on the lookout say such policies no set ye bia no enya den a wantwi kakra ebeba ho enti eya na nkrofo kasa anya aduane a yede ma ye nye aduane a yede ma school for nye aduane a yede ma school for nye ama ka chom say munya abotre na enye obia pe menyini se Akufo Addo ana bawumia ana Dr. Ditwum omo pe ne se ye wedi aduane a ebia substandard ebe man kora de akọ school ehwa na irajo Mahama na wate ahwem na onam ai school aduane ye de ma secondary school fo no ne kraman crowd otiti wo fie no onfa se aduane na e ma kraman ni ehwa na okujeto ablakwa no so wate ahwem ai afedi esa de aye no ohwe school aduane ye fe kra de ose Akufo Addo ne ba omi omutirimu odinti aduane bi a spy eno makofa eno makodi akoche ama school for no se school for ni no mungu omu a obete no ne yese afedi school for aduane ayesei ne yasheda soma nipa ne yakotwa mfoni bi ena omunya headmasters no esopoto because menka so omunyina headmasters ni bi ho no mo a omu ne omu bezafo any matrons for chrono free education ma no ayen centralize food distribution no chrono and na omu di school no ebo eti omu sika so munkoto aduane a na omu wie sika no omu sika so munkoto aduane a na omu wie sika no na owura Mahama okojira ebi ai be to aba no oba odiscan be ma schools no na makwa ma asama adwom na makoto nkokọ ene mponche na mo de akwakọ no aduane e de ama school for no ese ira Mahama onipa Akufo Addo no de ne policy baaye no a ye friend free education no a wono anim said their policy no etie na o start say o implement no o say sika me de be ma schools no me de kakra be mo de beto perishables e ka perishables a e say tomatoes no mu je ne mako ni sane manema no na ene enamwanka fresh no na bibi a de bet say e mo gari ni ni de yama buffer stock for a supply Mampani Mahama said there be on the bar or the scanner be shared master for Nsem na omaka ko disi adwuma no ye kai bi omantie in fact me kai because that one there I was personally involved I was Ghana's senior high school matron no na ohia matron no was store tafo achimtafo enti ohia free education aduane no wokofo dua na de good tax mu na de akogu ni store mu otafo na oton scandi eba said then na regional education director kra na wonim ho bi enti ade no kra aban na tode aba no wo mu wia edikofie ebi wia kom store mu ebi wia ekofie korekono adi enti ya Mahama the campaign promise now because of that na beza for headmasters for ni bi ensu adwin ya omo say ye nema ba mo awie nti na ndi omo tigumu na say and the free education for yem politu omo adwin and the aduane wo hokura no aye nu aduane menkola ni na ya seda aye efene sen garito na ye de aba na ye twa ne social media so nyina awofo mehwe aduane mo madie o ho na headmaster afre PTA meeting mo manfesika ma mo aban no on fa aduane bi aman mo be mo man enya aduane ni na ndi awofo edi atem na awofo di atem na awofo di atem saa enna NDC ba ben mu Asante obetime this screenshot ni bia a charity for and some area Mahama ka opposition. Enti yes ano na efu a ebini ose Mahama promises to hand over feeding of sh0cks students to school heads. Enti we no na just already date na 25th November 2020. Sabre ne crucial election mu. And the to so be see even last election year ye buy it we say 17 April 2024 feeding grants will be paid directly to school heads in my next government. Mahama promises it when promises are era John Dramani Mahama na onamo a oye by bako enso enien to we October 2023 or say allow headmasters to procure food staff for their students. Mahama support child's demand and na so etwato aso a de ekoye na afedie Mahama ba ban mu asante me da say na afedie Mahama political expedience nti or say or the aduane scan be ma headmasters akwa konu aduane afeye ndra yera Haruna Idrisu afren central function mu adan a omahu se aduane a yes headmasters no entoma nkola no omo nto aduane papa na aduane no enye nti afedie sa policy no a John Mahama edebay no omo sign a reverse sa policy no na omakọ back to Akufo-Addo policy a na orane say omaba stock for a supply inuane e o various senior high schools nim and am say wahu ewiase ayetie se wo sum kontompo afidi a wo yi kasabre wo sum ani hafidi a wo beyi agya wadwo na se wo to kontompo ni so bedua bura e be fifi won nan ho ena de afede mo be ka kire Ghana for say mo sign the aduane no akwakoma buffer stock for a supply aduane era John Dramani Mahama what happens to sika wodi ma headmasters akwa masama adwom akoton kokko atom ponche no makwakọ no de ma school for what happens to that promise it's now for say Akufo-Addo ordinary free education buy no and penifo say no ordinary ne krama no unit teacher maso aboa enti Akufo-Addo no ordinary free education buy no now for so no munyansa na ana for political experience why politics awie Ghana for to abama wawie nti afedie wo sign adana ho dua broni na wa sign ababe ya Akufo-Addo de na ana is it the case say what the percent what the free school distribution contract no edema party for supply na said ya to say much that say mo the school feeding contract no say aduane aye supply ma buffer stock no mo de be ma mo party for ama mo party for na supply aduane no enu na fe de o reverse policy na wo de year campaign e ma headmasters any of assistants for any bears for any matron for eboaye e politu free education kola no na mo politu awofo adwene e ma awofo adwene yo mo say free education no emfaso bia ni so nti utimi hye awofo bia na Akufo-Addo ebo no ba ho ka 1,500 to 2,000 cedis a term now she no say free we need free education emfaso be na wo so obisa sa denti a wa send headmaster say on send 100 cedis mra ne fan support feeding e wo school because aduane a Akufo-Addo aban e de mo no aduane no enye
won mo ni pa say e from first so mo meto aba
Okay.
that you know ye be pese ye benya say obi a okura party card o tua ne dues e say otimi eto aba na no ho hihye no em say it will be a logistical tight schedule to be able to accomplish a bedding within this short time by the end of the year 2026. Yes, a year. Enti me imagine me say nka one more assume party that day. From the polling station level, electoral area level, to constituency level, no, about to regional, national. Yema ubia voting right. Because yema voting right in Tawantawa our constituency P a bever form. Ubu no ye polling station agent. Ena MP for be by no yin free. Yes, I know a cotton fee. Nana kuma sheno. Or say any memoir party in Juma. Monkoye me. To show all the areas are, especially the more independent candidates, a DA, if you are mad. Obekono, is nipa 200 be, you almost free, polling, album, because say, Obia, why album, no, da, why party, you mada. si etimi esa nsesɛn ne ka o sɛ why bi dan ko ade a enne kura won kan wa wetim ato aba ebema pressure ni nyina kɔfɔm eno so ebetrem we may not have the ultimate, which is to have every party member vote, but at least ebetrem because enne there are about 230,000 on the electoral college, including the polling stations. So you can see the no more polling station register so 2018 become one. Almost does. Almost 200,000 in there, but I'm sure so many 100,000 almost free. When you go back to 2014 and then you go back to 2010, and here you come more even 1 million. And no sign pay. It is more representative of the base of the party, and then you are definitely certain that when a candidate is elected by this broad participation, a man can a sense of belonging, a sense of participation, and a sense of respect. They don't feel alienated, say, I can't want to change. Because they are our party, so we have the MP 210. And then when you're not going to you're quite friend. Also, or experience, or influence. And he said, you must have independent voting right. And the MD committee no I accepted most of the proposals on the man. Now, polling station, the owner still, I'm saying, yeah, the message, I will still continue to advocate. So, near National Council, I decided, I said, General Secretary, the core constituencies. And to me, I'm the border road, the similar core constituencies. My friend, I catch on so many. One more fan can hold a polling station for me, a data phone in America. And no bar, a bema, a new year, a bema, and Kenya can say, Abba party, and to restore the enthusiasm of the party at the base. And this is me, here's our enthusiasm to be able to recapture power in 2028. The second one, also, was the super delegate system. Who said constitution, you will be home, said, say a bro, and Nipenuma. I say a hit a bedroom. So, provision, no, you will be free, and who said here. Because the one time at 207, that time that was the first time I near about power, and TM said near hotel. When near doors near 17. Into your mamma for peace, release it. You do doing Tina, you won't hear Ghana for here, yan to Abama. It didn't come.